Welcome to this video. This is Dr. Kiran Derle, and in this video we'll see one of the important concept in compound interest and simple interest, that is difference between 2 years and 3 years in the value of simple interest and compound interest, right? For the same principle and for same rate of interest, right? So let's get started. Okay, so difference of SI and CI for 2 years, right? How we can go about this? So we have direct formula for this, direct formula, right? For simple interest and compound interest, the difference of CI and SI for 2 years, right? But we'll try to understand with this basic one example. In fact, if the difference between CI and SI for 2 years is rupees 40, right? If the difference between CI and SI for 2 years is rupees 40 at the rate of 5%, at the interest rate is 5% per annum in both the cases, right? So at the CI also and at the SI also, the rate of interest is 5%, right? Find the principal, right? As I said, we direct have formula, but let us understand. Suppose this is case of CI and this is case of SI, and principal is same, right? For on the same sum, right? So principal is rupees 100. Let's say principal is 100. This is assumed case, right? So under CI for the first year, the interest would be 5% on 100. 5% on 100, that is 5, right? So the principal would now become 105, right? Initial it was 100, now it has become 105 after first year, right? For the second year it would be 10%, sorry, 5%. It is 5% on 105. So what is 5% of 105? 10% is 10.5, so 5% is 5.25, right? So compound interest for 2 years on rupees 100 at 5% per annum is rupees 10.25. 10.25. I hope you are getting this point. We have taken principal as 100. The rate of interest is given in the question as 5%, right? So for 2 years CI becomes 10.5, right? 10.5. What will happen with simple interest on the same principle? So for the first year 5% on 100, that is 5 rupees, and we know simple interest remains same for all the years, the value of simple interest. So 5 on first year, on the second year also 5% on 100, that is 5 rupees only. So for the second year the simple interest would become 10, right? So on the same principle, at the same rate of interest, CI is 10.5 but SI is rupees 10. The difference is 0.25. Difference between CI and SI is 0.25, right? So can we say for the principal of rupees 100 the difference is 0.25? Difference is 0.25. For the difference of rupees 40, for the difference of 40, what should be the principal, right? So solving this, we'll get 40 into 100 upon 0.25. So this is 4, this is 4, and as this is 400, so this becomes 16,000. 16,000, right? So you can also cross check this thing, right? Calculating CI on 16,000 at 5% and SI on 5% on 16,000, and calculate the difference for 2 years, right? I hope you are getting this. There is a direct formula for this. Difference between CI minus SI for 2 years is given by PR square upon 100 square, and you'll get the answer, right? So here in this case we are given difference, that is 40. Principal is asked, rate is given as 5%, that is 5 square, that is 25 upon 100 square, that is 100 into 100. So this becomes 25 4, and 400 into 40, 16,000 is equal to P, right? This is the recommended way. Using formula is always a recommended way, but we have to understand this working, right? We have to understand this working. I hope you are getting this point. Even this will helpful even when there is no principle is not same or whatever situation is given, right? In this case, principle was same, so you can directly go with the formula. And these are the questions that most commonly asked, right? So, uh, okay, what if in the case of 3 years? 3 years, the formula was useful only for 2 years, right? The previous one, right? So let us understand with the same logic, right? What is the question? If the difference between C and SI for 3 years is rupees 640 and rate of interest is 20% in both the cases, that's correct. Find the principal, right? So again, CI and SI we have. What is principal? We don't know, right? So rate of interest is 20 for 3 years. So let's take the principal as 100, right? For 3 years, what will be the rate? What will the interest value? 20%, so 20 rupees. So this becomes 120, right? Again 20% on this value now, because we are calculating compound interest. So 20% on this is 24. So this becomes 144. So again for the third year, 20% on this amount. So that becomes 28.8, right? So 14.4, yes, 28.8, right? So total CI is this. Total CI is this. This is 60 plus 12.8, 72.8, right? This is value of CI for 3 years, 72.8, right? What will be the interest? Simple interest on the same sum, same principal for 3 years at 20%. So 20% on this, 20% is 20 rupees, and we know simple interest remains same for all the years. For 3 years it will become 60, right? So total simple interest is rupees 60, right? What is difference here? Difference is 12.8, 12.8, right? So if the principal is 100, right, difference is 12.8, right? What if the difference is given as 640? What should be my principal? What should be my principal? So solving this 640 into 100 upon 12.8, right? So to cancel out this decimal, we'll multiply this by 10. So this becomes 128. So this gets cancelled out, right? So 64, yes, 64 10, 64 2, right? 2 5. So this is 3 5,000. 5,000 is the principal, right? 5,000 is the principal. I hope you have got this, right? There is direct formula for this also, but once you practice these things, guys, you will definitely forget about formulas. So see, the formula goes like this. Difference of CI minus SI for 3 years, 3 years will go like this: PR square upon 100 square into 3 plus R upon 100. 3 plus R upon 100, right? This is how you can solve, and you can put the values of this principal rate and you'll get your answer, right? But try to understand this working. Try to understand this working. This is going to be very much helpful in solving difficult kind of questions, right? So thank you so much, and we'll have more examples on our question answer video on the same topic, right? So all the best, keep studying, keep building your career.